Thank you for Patreon now for donating to the Patreon. Hey guys, it's Vaniazo, back in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet videos. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and this one, shall we? Last time what we ended up doing is we took on Area Zero in the Scarlet version, and now simply because there are going to be actual differences, finally, to the, I guess, like, the game story, more or less, this time I'm going to take it on using my Violet playthrough. So, we're not going to go, like, through the whole thing. I'm going to show, like, the exclusive dialogue clips, you know, like whenever I would say Sada, I would say Turo instead. Any lines for Turo, I'll say over Sada. I'm not going to say what exactly happens in this video because I don't know how many people watch the actual Scarlet version before they watch this one. For all I know, people could have just been like, nah, let's watch the Violet one first. So, yeah, but I'm not going to exactly say what happens in the story, but I am going to tell you that this is pretty much going to be the, quick run, quote-unquote, of the story, because I'm not about to sit here and record for an hour. I mean, well, I am about to sit here to record for an hour straight, but I'm going to edit that recording more than when I edited the other one, so take that as you will. But yeah, let's go ahead and get this started, shall we? As the camera takes its time loading. I really hope this goes well, because I recorded the ending of the Violet exclusive video before this, like last time, and there were problems. So I'm like, in terms of my capabilities, now I'm worried that these are gonna translate over, because this team was supposed to be prepared for this crap. If this team isn't ready, it worries me a lot. But I mean, it is what it is. Once you heard we get into an awesome battle. Okay, I don't think that there's gonna be another. I mean, well, outside of Turo's line, I'm just consistently spamming the A button until I see the word Turo pop up. But or Professor, one of the two. I don't know why now. I like the clothes. I do hate Arvin's yellow jacket, but I do like everyone else's clothes. I wish Penny had the version exclusive outfit too, but I mean, to be fair, considering everyone technically has the version exclusive outfit except for Penny, more or less, I think it's fair that Penny would have a normal outfit. Anyways, as I continue to press the A button because I really want to see the dialogue from Turo, even though I know it's just the same as Sada. Director introduced us. Penny. Kay. Oh, come on. There's no way it's that far in. There we go. Biometric identification in progress. Hello, Kay. I've been expecting you. And it seems you have gathered a group of formidable allies as well. If you don't remember, we were tasked to form allies to make a group so we can go down to Area Zero. That's my dad. Probably. I still question what he meant by probably. That's Professor Turo? Nimona, student ID number 805C001. That's the exact same number from Scarlet, I swear. And Penny, student ID number 803B121. I thank you for coming. Of course, Professor! Oh my gosh, it's such an honor to meet you in person. I mean, maybe not in person exactly, right? Arvin, did you mean to tell us about your dad? To begin with, I'd like you to make your all to make your way down to the Great Crater Paldea. You can reach the lower chamber using the elevator you see to your right. Yep. So that's pretty much what we're doing now. Please proceed below. Yep. Arvin's not gonna get any closure time with his dad. So I was gonna say I'll be back with the cutscene for Miraidon that happens instead of Koraidon in this game, but I mean, you know, if the game's gonna just auto-end the dialogue before I get to say my line, then in that case, cool, I'll just casually go ahead and show it off because this won't take very long. I like how I plan to cut this bit, and simply because I've had too much of an actual speaking role now, and also because of the fact that these are all, like, happening back to back to back, I feel like it's just better to show. So I mean, once you stop, you revive above Area Zero. Okay, you have brought Miraidon with you, right? Yes, of course. That's literally how I got here. Thank you for bringing in one of our many adventures. If you utilize Miraidon's gliding capability, you should be able to ascend to the depths of reach Area Zero. What is that? There's like an elevator or something. Can Miraidon even fly? I mean, to be fair, it can. I mean, he did say it can fly. I guess Arvin, which allows me to like just get something that's off my chest. Arvin is the main character, quote unquote, because like when we think about it, everyone's story, like when we meet Nimona first, everyone's story at the end of the day, this is more Arvin's adventure than it is anyone else's. So I don't know. I just feel like Arvin gets the most out of this. I don't know. Arvin's the main character, is what I'm trying to get at here. But anyways, let's just show off this cutscene. Okay, the Miraidon fearing scene. Still not as fun, in my opinion, compared to Coridon. But I mean, it's fine. And we're gonna pile on Miraidon. I like how Miraidon looked at this like, so we're doing this, aren't we? Oh, that's a cute phone case. I never noticed she had an Eevee phone case. Get on! This would be my hell, for many reasons. Yeah, no to that. I like the wing designs, they're cool, but great God, that I would be absolutely terrified of, like, any of this. 100% of the way. And down in Area 0, we make it. I have to play this all over again, because I have to do the version exclusive scenes, and there's something I wanted to do in Violet in the post-game, which means I have to do this one now, which sucks for me. And now I'm back here again. I think I've died once or twice. I died while Arvin was carrying me in the air! What's wrong, Miraidon? Yes. And back into the ball they go. Fair enough. It chose to go back in its ball? Probably just hungry or something. If it was hungry, I think it would have stayed outside. Wait a second, where's the student council girl? Okay. So now that I'm noticing, okay, that fairy does look really cool, like going with our going with our hair. But I'm gonna say it now. I don't know if it's gonna change when we get to a certain point, but in the Scarlet video, there was like, whenever we would come down in Area 0, there was this outline. So I truly believe that if that outline is exclusive to Scarlet, or like to be more as that it shows up better because of the clothing, I will give it this aesthetically. That's the one time I would give Scarlet the win. Because I've said before that I've liked Violet in terms of aesthetic more than I like Scarlet. But I mean, if Scarlet's the one that gets the outline simply because of the colors, I am 100% down for it, because the outline honestly looks really cool. Anyways, on to go fix the research stations we go. I have to keep filming in case something big happens, but y'all won't see anything unless it has something to do with either Turo or Miraidon over anything else. So I will be back. Probably, oh, there's an army of, okay, no, I see the outline kind of, it's present, but it's not as it's not as, what's the word I'm looking for, as, showy as it is in Scarlet. I mean, maybe I'll see different when we get down to the base, but until then, I'll be back. That's a big-ass Raichu. Okay, cutting back in, yeah, the outline is not apparent in Violet, sadly, so I will give it this. Scarlet aesthetically, simply because I really like that outline, has the better aesthetic in Area 0 specifically. Everywhere else, I give it here, but then again, the outline did kind of make it look blurry, so I'll also give it to the point of Violet where it doesn't make it look blurred and actually blends in with the background very well. So take that as you will. I like the outline more, so Scarlet wins the aesthetic simply in Area 0 and nowhere else. But, I mean, if you like the consistency, then by all means, Violet has the better color one. Anyways, I'll be back when there's more version-exclusive dialogue, because I already know we passed some of it earlier. And, okay, then just going to pretend like I didn't just see Nimona one-shot get more into the hell. It appears you have reached your first research station without incident. This facility was constructed 87 years ago as a way station for those surveying Area 0. So that's why there's a bed. Looks like we can use this place to rest up a bit if we need to. Okay, if you'd be so kind to disable the first lock on the control panel. I will, but if I'm correct, these books... Oh, this is the Terror Orb one, never mind. I was gonna be like, these books should have exclusive dialogue, but they don't. There is one that will have exclusive dialogue, but... Or maybe 2, or like 1.5, but... I know we're not gonna find it for a while, so well done. Please continue your efforts in remaining research stations. I'm just out of curiosity, if I talk to Arvin, will he say something about his dad? I wonder if my dad ever worked here. Okay, so they do say, well, okay, I know those two don't say anything different, but I guess Arvin says something ever so slightly different. But I know there's gonna be more dialogue following his dad, so here we go, and when it's done, I'll just cut to the next clip of exclusive dialogue. Okay, this is actually really cool though. Look at that. I hate myself because I went the wrong way last time in the Scarlet video, or I went the longer way. I've done the slide twice now. Thankfully I caught both times on camera, so if I want to edit those in I can. But here's where an actual version exclusive scene happens, because if you don't remember, last time we were down, well, okay, if we were playing Scarlet, we run into a Pokemon called Screamtail here. And we will get to details about that later, but for right now, let's just say Screamtail doesn't appear in Pokemon Violet. Let's say it's a different Pokemon, and if I am correct, we should see it in about 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, shit, I was right. I didn't think I would actually get the count right. Hey, it is you! Hey, look, a Delibird! It's good to see some nice familiar Pokemon down here. True. Like Iron Santa Claus. Or it looks like a Metal Santa Claus. Deli! Oh my gosh, so cute! I won't argue that one. I mean, especially compared to the Screamtail. The Screamtail looked horrifying. This actually looks kind of cute. Delibird! Okay, what the? Ah! Okay, it's battle time. Okay. Yeah, so we're taking down the Delibird. Remember, in in Scarlet, it is a Screamtail, which looks like a Jigglypuff. This is a, I forgot what your name is. I want to say it's Iron Bundle. Yeah, Iron Bundle is, a Violet exclusive Pokemon. And we'll get into the details of this later when we're running through the dialogue of what exactly this thing is. Why would you hit me with Whirlpool? I am a water type. The Umbreon over here is a dark type. It would make sense to hit it, but I mean, whatever. Close combat, I'm like, yeah, 95% sure looking at you would just be super effective, so... Instant death. Isn't that thing half ice type and flying type normally? So that would have been, or either that or have normal and flying. Either way it would be neutral. Anyways, seriously, what was that? Dark thing scared me half to death. It was definitely kind of mechanical looking for a Delibird, wasn't it? No shit, Sherlock. No kidding. Come on, let's go inside already. One more jump scare like that and I'm done for. Okay. Again, I say, I don't like that there's no outline, but I also like that there isn't an outline because it did make it kind of blurry. I do prefer the outline, but they're both fine in their own right. Back in the room we go, because that's what we're here for. Weirdly enough, this is taking a lot less time than I've noticed in my actual Area Zero video, because I know we're already halfway through, and the video has... If I edit none of this, the video has reached 16 minutes long, so there's that. Anyways. Wondering about that myself. I think maybe that Pokemon was one of these. Huh? What's that book? Oh, I skipped past an accident. Okay. Oh, okay. So that's interesting. Because when we did the book last time, I never got to show it off in the Violet video because I didn't notice it and also the camera glitched. But those two Pokemon I suppose the time has come for an explanation. Oh, I didn't realize Nabana was saying anything exclusive. Professor, some of the life forms that you see residing now within Area Zero are future Pokemon that live in a distant day that we have yet to see. Future Pokemon? What? That's awesome! Oh, come on, there's no way that's possible. The Zero Lab where I'm located contains a time machine. It summons the future Pokemon to this place. Wouldn't it be Pokemon from the future? Anyways, so the thing my dad spent forever researching down here, he actually got it working? Indeed, though the cost was catastrophic. The cost? But a time machine, you mean you can actually travel to the future? It is theoretically possible to travel to the future. However, for being such as human, it would not be impossible to return. What do you mean? If you have a time machine here, you could bring it, you could probably have the technology in the future. Like, at least in Scarlet it made sense, because like, you'd be teleporting to the past, you wouldn't have the technology, but in the future you probably do. Unless the future is like a wasteland of some kind. Arvin, if possible, I'd like to speak to it face to face when we can. It'll be easier for you to understand the situation yourself. Now then, Kay, please use Central Panel and unlock another tab. Yeah, okay, we're gonna do that. But anyways, like, that kind of, like, delves into some details where like, if it was Scarlet, that's, like, the main thing. It's in the past. If it's Violet, it's in the future. The logic behind that one doesn't make sense. Well done. Please continue your efforts on the remaining research stations. Hey, Kay. I keep forgetting my name is Kay, even though I like this character. You know that book you told me to bring? I think it's got something to do with this place. Or more like everything to do with this place, right? But I'm not the one he expects to fix this or whatever. You are. I think you should be the one to carry it. Yeah, I'm wondering why he's asking me specifically to, you know, press the buttons and not, like, Arvin, his own son, but whatever. Anyways, but that's, like, what makes sense the most about it, though. Or, like, what doesn't make sense about it is the fact that, like, Scarlet is, since it's placed in the past, you know, it makes sense that if you were to travel through to the past, you're probably not going to be able to come back because you don't have the technology. However, with Violet, you do have the technology because it's towards the future, so unless the future is like some apocalyptic wasteland, there's no actual reason why you shouldn't be able to come back, but I mean, teach their own, I guess. Okay, off I go until we get more exclusive dialogue, though I'm enjoying just chilling here, just talking. Okay, just cutting back in. Apparently you can find Volcaronas down here. I was not aware of that. Oh, by the way, Braviary over here, I've been meaning to say this because I keep running into them off camera. I learned yesterday, because yesterday was the 4th of July, I casually learned Braviary's Japanese name apparently is War Eagle, and I'm just like, holy shit, that's amazing. I used to love Braviary, now I love it more, but its Japanese name is literally War Eagle. Like, goddamn, that thing's amazing, but, what? Anyways, apparently you can find Volcaronas down here, which I was not aware of, and yep, I knew it. It would be Iron Treads. So, in Scarlet, this would be Great Tusk. Here, it is Iron Treads. Why am I not surprised? It is just the opposite of it. Anyways, me and Kay are pros to handling things like this. Yeah, let's take this thing out. I'm pretty sure this thing's steel and ground or just pure steel. So if I hit this with close combat, it should be game. Because for some reason, I'm just not swapping Blix out at all. Oh wait, you know what that means? Because last time, Screamtail was consistently running around when I was going through to the last, I think, research station. So if I'm correct, that means I should be able to find, I should, in theory, be able to find Iron Bundle instead, considering Iron Bundle took, you know, Screamtail's place. So, you know, I'll cut back in if I see well, after we do the dialogue here, but I'll cut back in if I see an Iron Bundle and I try to catch it, because I'm honestly intrigued now to try to catch it. See, that victory was ours. Maybe that's the one we saw switching for with Urban Mystica. Isn't Professor Turo doing anything to keep them under control? How can he let this happen? I mean, to be fair, he can't really control everything from the future. I mean, Miraidon got out somehow, which I question. I don't remember if Turo said anything, but I don't think he said anything about, like, letting out Miraidon, so there's a chance that Miraidon just kind of got on its own. Again, I do know what happens. Like, I've known what happened before I started playing the game, and even then, I had already recorded the Area Zero video for Scarlet, so I know what happens next, but I mean, I'm trying to keep it vague for the people that haven't played the game, the people that exclusively turned in for the Violet video, nothing else. Anyways, I think about what the person mentioned. The Pokemon here in Arizona came to our time from the future, right? So about Miraidon, isn't it pretty likely that it's also one of those future Pokemon? I mean, I would 100% guarantee that, like, not a chance that it's not from the future, all things considered, but, whatever. Wait a second, I totally forgot. Hey, Arvin, you had Miraidon's ball, and you told us about his first forms in the first place. Yeah, so Arvin knows a little bit more than he's letting on. He's found my dad was working on the time machine. I believe it'd be best for me to take over some of the explanations from here on. Cool. Professor! Miraidon, which I entrusted to Kay, was the first Pokemon that was successfully retrieved from the future by the Time Machine. Seriously? Through analysis of the genetic makeup as well as its behavioral patterns, I came to realize that what I discovered was in fact a futuristic form of Cyclizard, the Pokemon commonly hid in this region. If it was Scarlet, then it would be Koraidon, which would be a past version. Anyways, there's another round of species of Miraidon somewhere in this place. With their family, the other one could still be here somewhere. Be a reunited of Miraidon. A heartwarming family reunion? Sure. Exactly, I imagine it would be thrilling for everyone. Sure, family, huh, yeah, that sounds nice. Would Kay proceed? Okay, again I question, why doesn't Arvin do it? Like, it just feels like this would be an Arvin type of thing. Have we finally reached the version exclusive one yet? I mean, this is like one of, oh, okay, what the fuck was that? Okay, I don't know what I did, but like, we all saw that, right? Like, I just glided across the ground, but that still talks about Arvin as a child, like, that's someone else's, the 3, right? Yeah, the 3, where we 3 can live happily ever after. So, like, this book still talks about, I think the difference is, like, it just talks about them from the different professor's perspective. There's the one that Turo does, and then there's the one that, like, you know, Sada does. But either way, they both talk about how the 3 of us, so, and since they're both obviously his parents, that would mean, you know, Turo, Sada, and Arvin all living happily, either in the future or the past, or, you know, etc., in paradise. Anyways, back through here, but I'm gonna keep it on just for a little bit longer, because if I'm right, we're gonna see a Delibird, or whatever, I think his name was Iron Bundle, in here, so I'm gonna just let it keep rolling just for a little bit longer with my voice, just to see if I run into it randomly, and if I don't, I don't, if I do, I do. I don't know why I've seen a surplus of Raichus here, and why I keep seeing Volcaronas. I don't remember seeing them in my Scarlet video, but whatever. Oh, that's disappointing. I was actually kind of hoping I would... That is one annoying ass cry, but I know that's not coming from an Iron Bundle. At best, it's coming from the Volcarona. But okay, I don't see it. Okay, I saw a glitch there, but I don't see an Iron Bundle, so I'll cut back in when I either see an Iron Bundle or when we have more exclusive dialogue. And okay, it's right there as I walk into it. Let's just let the video play out. Just gonna cut back in here. We have a small, if you saw it with K, we have a small outline. So the outline does exist for Violet. It's just a lot less noticeable because you can see it in the hair. And I'll maybe like show a little bit of the scene too where I was still quiet because it did show. Okay, anyways, where the is that Iron Bundle that I saw? Hi, you. Okay, I'm gonna quickly catch this thing before I do anything else because I do want this. So, and I see a bunch of Gibbles in the background. Okay. Air Slash shouldn't be a kill then. I know for... Isn't Freeze Dry a... Okay, I don't know why that was super effective, but apparently it was. Why was Freeze... What move is Freeze Dry? I know it's not a flying type. There's no way... Why was Freeze Dry so effective? What the fuck is Freeze Dry? Well, we caught it, thankfully. What the fuck, though? I'm so confused. Why did it do so much? Paradox, Ice Water, resembles a mysterious Pokemon mentioned in an old book. There are only 2 reported sightings of it. This is one of them. Okay, you're going into my box, Santa Claus. What the fuck? Why did that deal so much damage? Okay, I'll be back when, hopefully Lix is not about to die. So, yeah, BRB. Huh. Okay, I'm gonna just cut back in real quickly, cause, Iron Jugulus. So this is another Paradox Pokemon from this game. I'm starting to wonder if I maybe missed one when I was playing in Scarlet. Cause I don't remember seeing anything but a shit ton of, okay. Oh, come on. Okay, anyways, I don't remember seeing another Paradox Pokemon outside of a shit ton of, Screamtails. So, I'm starting to think maybe I missed one, because I was running down here and I thought it was a regular Hydreigon, and then I just looked at it closer and saw the everything. So, oh yeah, my attack stat's gonna raise. That is, I think I said that in the Scarlet, or in the Violet exclusive video, that the ability has been extremely useful, but, Iron Head, which I don't think should kill this thing, but I mean, if it does, it does. I do want to catch it. In hindsight, I should have used a Quick Ball, because I have Quick Balls on me, but whatever, I'm an idiot. I am not giving you Swords Dance, because your stats will raise on their own inherently. Okay, if I find another one, I'll cut back in, but if I don't find another one, then fuck me then. Oh. I found another one! I also got lost. I don't know if I'm going the right way anymore. I actually don't know, because I think I actually did get genuinely lost, but I mean, I found out another one, and I now realize that Lix is probably going to die from this, but if Lix can somehow take a hit... Yeah, that's not going to happen. Okay, I'm going to quickly try to catch this thing, though, because I do want it. I'll be back. Cool, caught it. That was not that hard. All I had to do was just not lose stats because Iron Head almost actually killed it. So if it lowered my stats once, it would have died. It's possible that Iron Juggler, an object describes in an old book, may actually be this Pokemon. Okay, it's a dark and flying type. I thought you kept your dragon typing. That explains why my Okay, anyways, that explains why my water moves said they were just effective and not like non-effective, and then why my fighting move said it wasn't super effective. Can the Esparta please leave me the fuck alone? I'm trying to unlost myself because I don't know how I got here. Well, I made it to the final research station now. There's something went berserk in here. Yeah, but what? Hello, children. Turo. God, Professor, you scared us. I'm sorry. Why is everything here all busted up? I'm sorry. Hello, children. Why did the camera angle switch? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Hello, children. Hello. What the heck? Stop that! You're creeping us out! Hello, children. Initiating restart. Okay, then. We're just gonna ignore that. Professor must be having some weird connection problems or something. Yeah, connection problems. We'll go with that. If you meant it as a joke, it wasn't funny. Got all goosebumps from it. And this is the last one, so I'm just going to quickly explore the books. My new assistant has intellect and technical skills right of my own, a bit rigid at times, but I've got no serious complaints. Productivity has doubled. We brought even a second mirror dong via the machine, though this one has proved aggressive. Ooh, maybe that's what went berserk. I need more people, more time. That woman walked out on me not long after the boy was born. I need those set of hands, but they could not be trusted. How long? So, that leads me to question something, because the same says in Scarlet, except him instead of, her. So, my question is, please forgive my previous transmission. There seems to be some signal interference. Anyways, my question here is, like, did they leave because of the child, or did they leave because of the experiment? And then the further question on that one was, why didn't they take the child with them? Or did they take the child with them? And more importantly, what happened to them? Like, how did they die? Because clearly Arvin has no recollection of his mom or father, depending on which game it is, so there's that. But anyways, casually as I run through things, hopefully trying not to get lost again like I did when I was trying to catch Iron Juggulus. And okay, we have made it to the bottom of Area 0, where we get to do this. I swear, I think whenever I talk, it takes so much longer, because I remember when I recorded Area 0, that entire, like, those 2 episodes took up what is normally an entire day of recording for me, and then for some reason this has taken up less time, and I'm already down here. Hello, children. You've done well to make it here. The structure you see before you is the Zero Lab. That's where you are, right, Professor? But wait, why does it look like this whole place is being swallowed up by crystals? The crystals here in the Area 0 possess a peculiar energy. This area, standard for, terrestrialized. This entire building's been terrestrialized, what you're saying. Don't be silly, Arvin. The professor implied something important about terror orbs just now. They're made from the crystals down here in Area 0, aren't they? I mean, that's also what that would imply. Still, I love that glisten of the rainbow there. Anyways, as I continue to spam the A button because I'm looking for the exclusive scene, because this dialogue is the exact same. The only difference would be I would just talk in Turo's voice, but I'm not going to do that. Prepare yourselves when then open the gates. Well, I'm already ready. I gave, like, I gave Licks a new move, which granted none of you would know his moveset unless you guys watched the Violet exclusive video. But I gave him a new move during that entire time I was running and grinding, and my god, that is a lot of dreepies. My god, okay, anyways, just gonna casually do this. Am I ready to open the gate to Zero Lab? Yes, I am. Let us get that version exclusive scene going, baby. Hold it. Huh? Why are you finally on the cusp? We're finally on the cusp of opening the gate. Should we ask for Miraidon's help? I mean, while Miraidon's afraid, yeah. He is kind of, you know, ready for battle. I wouldn't say he is as impressive as Koraidon, because Koraidon bitch slapped the Houndoom while Miraidon simply knocked it away, which is more or less the same thing, but Koraidon's had power behind it. Miraidon's didn't, or at least not as much, so I feel like Miraidon might not be the best for fighting, but I mean, take it as you will. The family reunion is happening! What? No way! Yeah. No, something's not right. Okay, Koraidon is still cute because Koraidon actually like cracked an emotion, like an emotional face, while Miraidon's kind of stayed the same except for his eyes. But that is something I will also give it, that the Scarlet version is better, simply because like, and again, I've said this before, where because Miraidon's not on the ground, I don't have that same fear of it, but also, if I remember correctly, Koraidon like raised its arm to attack our Koraidon in the Scarlet video. I don't necessarily remember, but like you could feel it about to strike. That one is kind of like, it wasn't even, it was in the setup for the setup to strike. So, I don't really know. In my opinion, the Scarlet version of that is just better because you get to see a little bit more emotion from Koraidon, and it's the case of the face, and what the fuck is that? But, okay then. Anyways. What the? Okay, do I fight all three of them, or do I just, I mean, they're all, I know, like, okay. I know Licks can kill 2 of them by just close combat alone. I don't know about the last one. Today, we're surrounded! Pretty obvious they're not here to roll out a friendly welcome mat. There's no way we can handle this many. And don't tell me, throw out future Pokemon. Okay, that light was really cool though with Penny's light background. Look, he's already relatively better. Then I guess there's no time to wait. Come on, Kate, let's do this together. I guess I'll show these off. I mean, I have the time for it anyways. But like, you know, I do feel like, again, I do feel like the Koraidon one was better. So I will always say that. In terms of emotion, whether it's fear, love, happiness, or outright like power from it, Koraidon, in my opinion, does the job better than Miraidon does. But when it comes to like aesthetic, and like what I mean by aesthetic is, you know, the colors and blending, I thought that was me for a second, I think Violet overall does it better. So like when it comes to who versus who, Koraidon wins in most regards, except for one place, and that's Tokyo Drift! But then, like, when it comes to everything else, like, overall game-wise, I think I actually gotta give it to Violet. Well, they're strong now. This is a worthwhile challenge. I'm glad you're on our side, but still, you're really annoying. But, like, look at that, though. I don't remember how it looked in Scarlet, and I have to rewatch the video for that, but look, it just looks so clean with, like, Penny. And Penny's the neutral one. Like, she doesn't change her colors at all. Like, I've been paying very close attention to this type of stuff, and Penny's colors never change, and if they do, then it's like the slightest of change, like they alternate, like where instead of it's red, it goes, or like instead of going red-blue, it goes blue-red, but that's it. Her colors stay exactly the same. The only thing that would change is the pattern. So, it just like, if I like can say it for that one, that Penny's the neutral one, and I think it looks better in Violet, then that, like by that default, it means that Violet's the better one, simply because the neutral one looks better in it. Anyways, as your stats fall to beyond compare, and your hands look interesting, man. Like, you kind of like want to catch these hands. Anyways, take an Octopus deck, because I'm pretty sure that's super, or not, maybe not super effective, but it should be neutral. Yeah, it's neutral, which is enough to kill it. Should have tried to catch it, honestly. Oh, we're getting levels. You see, here's the thing. Look at that team right here. If you watch the Scarlet video, you know I walked into that match under leveled. But look at that. We're about to be on even level with the fucking, with the endgame boss here. And yeah, for some reason, when I was on even level with like all the other boss characters in this game, I struggled like hell. So by all means, if I struggle with this one, I'm gonna cry. But I mean, we'll see. Anyways, but at least the crowd's been thinned out. Guess it's time to wrap up this last one. Yeah, flying and dark type. Well, those combats really our best bet. I hope we get healed, because, I mean, Lix is about to die, and if earlier is anything to go off of, Lix, in terms of stat-wise, is slower than Iron Jugulus over here. But, I mean, I could be... Okay, so we do get healed. Yeah, we'll be fine, then. Hit him with a close combat, lad. Hey, that does a lot of damage. Don't flinch. I was about to say, there's no way in hell that didn't kill you. You're Dragon and Dark type, and I remembered right. No, that's Hydreigon that's Dragon and Dark type. Iron Jugulus, which yes, is based off of Hydreigon, is not a Dragon Dark type, a Dragon and Flying. And, okay, most of our team is on even par for this, and you learned Flare Blitz at level 62, while Armor Rouge learned its exclusive move, but you learned your exclusive move earlier, so there's that. I am, honest to God, not going to teach you Flare Blitz, because Flare Blitz is like a suicide move, so, like, as much as I want to teach you, I do value Flamethrower over I value Flare Blitz. So there's that. See, that's the power of friendship, and that we're perfectly in sync. Okay, anyways, still scared, don't worry. Let me take out these other ones. These stragglers are nothing for me and Mabostiff. So okay, go and take your partner and take care of business. Got it. Look at just Mabostiff, he's ready for this shit. Miraidon. You really ruined my whole childhood, you know? But it's not like seeing you cowering and scared out of your wits makes you feel any better. You've got amazing powers if you just use them. And you've got us too, so don't you even think about losing to that jerk. Be brave, stand up and fight! Okay, anyways, as I enjoy reading Arvin's Allergen. Out of curiosity, where did Penny and Nimona go? Because I remember I tried to find them last time. My god, that's much bigger than I was. Okay, well, I guess I will never know where Penny and Nimona went, so I guess we're just gonna continue the run from here so that there's no real actual cuts this time. Okay, here we go. Into the particle collider we go, because that's what this looks like to me. What the fuck? I looked away for 5 seconds and I think we just like dropped it from... Okay, wait, okay, Lix is healed. I don't know what he throws out first. Turo, assuming that we fight Turo. I'm gonna just send out Cerebrate, because like half the things we fought so far are weak to him. So there's that. Human presence detected within the Zero Lab. Deactivating sleep mode. And here's where it makes sense more for Violet than it does for Scarlet. So, remember earlier when I said that for Scarlet it made more sense that, like, for the time machine, that you wouldn't be able to get back into the future because you wouldn't have the technology, but in Violet, because you're pulling from the future, you should have the technology. No, back to your ball. It would make more sense here for Turo, the more, I guess, futuristic one out of Sada and Turo, to be a robot, while Sada, like, that's the thing though, like, you can't really give something as an excuse for Sada outside of an android. So, yeah, I mean, like, I think those are different icons. If I remember correctly, Sada's was like red, or like when they would blink red, like an actual robot, while his blinks blue. So, it still died trying to protect the other one from the aggressive one. So, like, this, again, this one doesn't make as much, this one makes more sense to me here with the Violet, with the guy being a robot, because also, like, look at his chest, like, this one you can actually tell, while Sada's is like, Sada's you wouldn't be able to tell anything unless, like, you walked up to her or you saw her eyes, because she actually didn't give off that feeling of a robot at all, except for, like, the glitchy talk. I'm pretty sure nothing here is exclusive. Okay, I think the gems are exclusive, but, because I don't think they were the same color, but I mean... By the way, if you can't tell what I mean by exclusive, I mean like anything that's like different, even if it's like the slightest of difference, it's different enough for me. Booster energy, that allows us to activate our Pokemon's ability, which in hindsight, maybe I should have used, because I know what I'm walking into, and I know I might need that. But, it's fine, I'll just take my chances. Gonna be my famous dying words. Anyways, Turo, because we have some questions for you now. Okay, it's truly a relief to see that you came. I will answer you many questions you may have. Is there anything you wish to... Oh, okay, let's just start off with the standard. What is an AI? Artificial intelligence created by a human being. A computer draws on the original professor's knowledge and memories to calculate all my thoughts and actions. The results of those actions are expressed by this mechanical body, built to resemble the professor in every way. Humanity does not, in fact, possess the knowledge to develop such a sophisticated AI at the present, but the crystals that make up the Zero labs have made such a thing possible here. That doesn't make any sense. Like, are you saying that the crystals themselves are a piece of technology, or like we don't have the power to do this, and the crystals give us the power? I am afraid that this fact might be difficult for us on Arvin to accept. I now manage the Zero lab in the original professor's place. Is there anything else you wish to know? What is the time machine exactly? Time machine is a device that the original professor and I worked on together. It sends Pokeballs to a different point on the timeline to catch Pokemon there, and it then can draw them back to the present. When he was alive, Professor Turo had a great fascination with Pokemon from another age, what you might call future Pokemon. Even as we speak, the time machine continues to automatically draw future Pokemon to this time. Is there anything else you wish to ask? What is it you really want? The original professor had a dream of a world in which future Pokemon might live alongside present-day Pokemon in harmony. But these Pokemon have gained a strange power due to their adaptations in the distant future, and this power proved too terrible. Their very existence brings destruction to the ecological balance of this current age. The original professor would say that such destruction is a natural part of life. At present, the barrier around Area Zero is still working to keep the future Pokemon from escaping into the rest of Paldea. But we've begun to see Pokemon appear that can break the barriers, such as Iron Treads. Eventually, they will break free of this walled garden known as Area Zero and roam rampant across the Paldea region. And when they do, the rich and varied ecosystem of Paldea will be trampled beneath their coming. I may have been created as a copy of the professor, and yet I cannot seem to find the logic in allowing such tragedy to occur. But any hope of preventing it would require overcoming the greatest AI the original professor ever desired. Okay, you have become a formidable trainer. Now use that strength you have gained to destroy the dream Turo once cherished. Sure. I'm down for that, honestly. I appreciate your willingness to help. We have reached to the lowest level. Well, cracking my knuckles, cracking my neck. I know for a damn fact this is gonna be hell. If it's anything like the Sada match. Well, the Sada match was easy for like half of it, and then the other half was like iffy. But at the same time, if my assumption is right, because I actually walked into this more prepared than the Scarlet video, and based off history, whenever I walk something more prepared, I'm more likely to get my ass kicked. I'm worried, but this is the time machine we perfected using the power of the Trasno phenomenon. Whatever I'm about to walk into, God, please help me. Please tell me I have enough rare candies to bring my levels to 65, because I know I might need them. I do not. Oh, this is not gonna end well, I can already tell. Let's go. Just gonna put the book in here because I know what that's the game wants, or it's just gonna talk to Sada. I mean, not Sada, Turo. Stop the time machine. You will need to use the professor's ID, which has been embedded within the Violet book. It is very likely the professor will put the final key we need in the book of all places. He loved that volume since childhood. If you place that Violet book upon the pedestal here, you will be able to stop the time machine, right? There's just one issue. If you try to stop the machine, I'll most likely attack you. Artificial being that I am, my own desires can be overridden by the system's programming. Once that happens, I'm afraid I'll be no more than a machine to battle, bound to defeat anyone whose identity is an obstacle to my code. My battling abilities are peerless. They are built upon analysis of all the battles carried out by the various champions of the Paldea region. Having seen the bond between you and your Pokemon, however, I believe you can prevail. Once you've readied yourself for this fight, please place the Violet book upon the pedestal. Let's do this, mate. Not even gonna hesitate this time, because this time I'm ready for it. Bring it. ID confirmed. Professor Turo. Access granted. Initiating emergency shutdown. Please wait. Please wait. Access denied. Shutdown command overridden. Reinitializing. I like how those things look like they're going. It's up to you now. Okay. Aye, Turo switching to sleep mode. Activating offensive protocols. And my favorite theme plays. Please, defeat me. Oh, I love that, like, you can see, like, the purple under. At last. At last, my dream is within reach. And you're not getting in the way. I like the insane look that he gave, honestly. Bring it! Hey, Arturo has initiated the battle. Okay, well, I had a topic for this point into the story, except of course, literally the one time I don't check up on the camera, it glitches, but oh, you're half fire type. Ah, I see. Okay, so that plan has gone out the window. So I know you're also half steel. Okay, just because, I mean, Bitter Blade did a lot, so we'll just do it again. But, all you missed was like just a scene of, like the scene of Turo saying, "Splendid, this is the power of the future." And okay! It's going to be rigged against me, I see, because it's just going to keep spamming discharge, and I'm going to get paralyzed twice! Boy! Saber, please hit through this. Okay, nope, we're not doing this. We're not doing this. We're not fucking doing this. There's no way. Okay, who can hurt this thing? Who has resistance to it? No one. And I know it's half steel. Great. I got screwed up. Wait, why did I throw out you? I know this thing has fire type moves. Why did I throw out Nobunaga? My god. I feel like this is rigged ever so slightly against me. You see what I mean by I make a team, or like I get to the point where I am actually better off in this game than I am in the other, and then I casually start getting my ass handed. Please don't let that be an attack that one-shots me. Licks, I know this thing has an electric type move, but it also has a fire type move as well. I know this thing will go for discharge if it gets the chance, but I need you to somehow kill this thing with Wave Crash before it kills you. Don't get paralyzed. Thank you. Please one shot. Thank you. Okay. I'm going to need a way to get myself out of this situation, because doesn't Wave Crash do recoil damage? Okay, it does, but it doesn't do a lot. Okay, good. Okay, I know 95% of this mofo's Pokemon are Steel type. So, here's what I'm gonna do. Chi-Chi, who I'm now realizing might actually be useful if he throws out the Iron Jugulus, which I'm 95% sure he has access to. We'll cross that bridge when we get there. For now, Chi-Chi, come on out. I need you to stall this thing so I can quickly get freaking, I need to heal, okay. I at least need to heal, you back up to full health, and then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna heal Saber up to full health, because I know half these things are steel type, and I know unless like in case any of them have another electric move, I'm gonna need to be prepared. Okay, you move faster in snowstorms, but sadly you don't have a move that's actually gonna hurt that thing. So let's quickly bring you back up. I was gonna let Nobunaga be dead, because honestly Nobunaga has nothing that he's an out to really. I mean, except for this right here, so honestly I'm kind of tempted to maybe let Nobunaga get a run-in. But I mean, you know, here, I'll revive Nobunaga just in case, because like, you know, just in case. And he also has the leftovers, so I don't think he'll survive a hit from anything that isn't this. So as I casually just, why is it only using Snowscape? You know, I'm not gonna question, I'm gonna take this chance to heal up, because that one Pokemon forced out 3. So I'm not taking a single chance. Chi-Chi's gonna be here and be our stall tactic. Finally it goes for a move, which does more than... Why did your first hit have to be something that can confuse me? Of all moves for you to use, it had to be something that confused me, and then why does it feel like RNG is against me right now? Cause like, I don't know, I got paralyzed twice, and then he confuses me on hit. My god, okay, listen, no, I know low kick only does damage equal to how heavy it is, but this thing's like half steel. This should be at least decently effective. Okay, it goes for Snowscape again, which I believe raises its defense stats, which isn't preferred, but I mean, this should still do decent damage, right? Out of curiosity, how much does Iron Head do? Out of just pure curiosity, how much does Iron Head do? Enough. A lot more than fucking low kick does. Okay, good. I'm tempted to Terrastalize, but I know I'm gonna need that later for what he brings out for his last Pokemon, because while I don't necessarily know what's on his team, I can take a guess to at least what half it contains. I know for a damn fact what his last Pokemon is. So as I casually just hope that Ironhead doesn't miss at all, because I think Ironhead has a small chance of missing, so I'm kind of just praying for the best here. Okay, no, okay, well, unless he raises his evasiveness, then Ironhead shouldn't miss, so by all means, take this thing down, Nobunaga. Thank you! Thank you, Chi-Chi, for being a wall, as my levels just quickly go up a little bit. Okay, Chi-Chi's at level 65, we're now more on par with him. What's next on his list? Probably Iron Hands? Yeah, Iron Hands. We're gonna catch these hands. Okay, I'm 95% sure this thing doesn't have a ground move, or a move that can hurt you. If this thing has a move that can hurt Cerebre, I'm going to cry, because Cerebre is more or less my out to his final Pokemon, so if Cerebre goes down here, I'm gonna cry, but this thing should be at least half steel, so... Okay, whatever you are, you're weak to Psycho Cut, so I'm gonna take that as a chance. Okay, it does enough damage. Good, good, good. It was a crit. Oh, that's why I did that much then. What? Some sort of error has occurred. Be calculating for critical damage. Uh-huh. Don't use a move that hurts me too much. Don't paralyze again. Okay, it doesn't, but I'm dead next hit, so... Bitter Blade to try to stall it out, because I am faster, clearly. Okay, barely doesn't kill it, but as long as he doesn't do something super effective or get a crit of his own, I should have enough health to survive whatever he throws out next. Another Thunder Punch. Fuck you. Are you kidding me? Twice he paralyzes me! Dude! The actual hell! Oh my god, RNG. Okay. This thing's half electric type and half fighting type. What do I have that can hurt it? Nothing. Great. I guess Igor is faster and... Okay, here's the thing though. Cerebre was faster. And I'm pretty sure Igor's faster than Cerebre, and if Igor's not, then... I don't even know why I try anymore. I really don't. So Iron Hands is down. We definitely caught some of his hands. Iron Thorns. Oh, mother... This is what I needed Cerebre for! Ah! Okay, fuck it. Serena's gonna have to be the sacrificial meal because I know what this thing is. Okay, I need to bring Cerebre back up. I need to deal it damage. Also, you wanna know what's funny too? That, remember the Scarlet team that was kind of, you know, not necessarily, it wasn't thought out for the game, it was just thought out for the team I actually like, so none of them were, oh, it's this thing, never mind, I didn't know what this thing was. Oh, wait, in that case. Please, Serena. Oh, no, Serena, please. Okay, Serena, please hurt this thing. Hurt this thing hard. Hurt it hard. Make, like, there's a chance this is super effective. Please one-shot it. Yes! Yes! Your Pebble Dance is the MVP! Serena, you mad lad! Serena, you mad woman! The absolute Chaz of the team! Thank you, Lassie! Thank you! I thought Iron Trench was gonna be like a future form of Terra Thorny, you know, the one from Unova. Oh my god, I'm so glad I risked the Battle Dance. Thank you, Lassie! I appreciate... Okay, listen, I know I'm at the disadvantage right now in terms of health. Chi-Chi, all you need to do is take one hit from this thing and hit it with Blizzard. Why do you have Flamethrower? Chi-Chi survived. Chi-Chi! The Macho Band! The Macho Band! The Focus Band, doesn't matter! Chi-Chi the Lass! The absolute mad... Oh, come on, I couldn't one-shot with that. Chi-Chi the Mad Lass did it! Okay, Chi-Chi's gonna die. Chi-Chi's gonna die. I know Chi-Chi for a fact is gonna die, but I mean, unless she survives. Chi-Chi survived on her own will! Oh, the Macho Band kicked back in! It kicked back in for a second time! Chi-Chi the Lass! Chi-Chi the Mad Lass! Chi-Chi! Chi-Chi, let's go! Chi-Chi the Mad Lass! I can't believe Chi-Chi did that. I can't believe Chi-Chi did that twice. Okay, but here we go. His final Pokemon. Iron Valiant. I do not know what I'm walking into, because I don't remember this thing's typing. If I am right, it's half steel and half fighting. If I am wrong, then it's half fairy and half fighting. Either way, I'm dead. Everything is proceeding within my expectations. I'm afraid the probability of you winning is 0. Okay. Here we go. Iron Valiant with its Sword of Absolute Terror. Okay. Booster energy was used up, so its ability is active now. Quark Drive. Activates Quark Drive, which raises attack. Okay. Please, for all that is a holy in this world, let this hurt it. Spirit Break. I'm sorry, what? Ah! So that mofo is half fairy. Great! Just great. Okay, plan B. I'm really glad I didn't terrestrialize it like I was thinking about it. Listen, Igor, I need you to take a hit for me, please. Yeah, I knew that wasn't gonna happen. Okay. Chi-Chi, listen. Lass, I know you took 2 hits from me, which I greatly... Actually, no, Serena, we're gonna throw you in as bait, because we're gonna see if this thing has fighting-type moves. But, also, you're here to set up my field, worst case scenario. But, yeah, I don't think we're ready for this at all. In this thing, it looks half steel. So, Cerebre should have an advantage over... Okay, you do have a Quick Break like I thought. Okay, Serena, I'm sorry I sent you out to die, I know. Okay, set up the battlefield. I think it'll kill anything I throw out in 1 hit, which is my worry. But, okay, if I throw out Flame, and it goes for Spirit Break, if I remember correctly, Fire resists Fairy. If that is, in fact, the Fairy move, which I think it is, then hopefully Cerebre resisted enough to survive it and then can one-shot this fucker with Bitter Blade. But I'm just, banking. And my worst fear is this. If it goes for a fighting move, then that means I'm an idiot, because I would have resisted it otherwise outright. But, please, I beg of you, for all that is holy in this world, Cerebre, take this next attack. Take this. Thank you. Now, one-shot it, please, I beg of you. Bitter Blade. You're not half steel! This thing is fairy and fighting, or it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's almost dead. It is almost dead. If I survive this next attack, I can kill it. Okay, thank God. It's dead. It's dead. I've won. I've won. Thank God. Battle of Swords and I won the day. Fuck you. Why are you half fairy and fighting? Don't get me wrong, I love this thing, but why are you half fairy and fighting? My God. Okay, we won in the end of the day. Thank God. I hate everything. Impossible. Jesus, why were you half fairy and fighting, you bastard? I survived. Okay, I won somehow. I had to cheat and use a lot more items, but whatever. Okay! What is this? Did you already beat all the baddies without me? Okay, out with you. Who are you? Who are you really? Thank you for everything. The time machine has finally been stopped. You're not really my dad, are you? Oh, look how big you've grown. So proud of you, my... Sorry, you were alone so long, Dad? Security system failure. Security system failure. Threat to time machine detected. Threat to time machine detected. Whoa! What's going on now? Is another army of Pokemon on its way here? It cannot be. Oh no. Did his outfit get more purple, or is that just the lighting? An obstacle is preventing the time machine from performing as intended. Activating Paradise Protection Protocol to remove the offending obstacle. Was keeping the time machine running truly all the professor cared about? Oh no. Locking all Pokeballs except those registered to Professor Turo's ID. Wait, what? Program initializing, gathering terrestrial energy. I'm sorry, children. This is too much for you. You must run. Turo, no. AI Turo disabled. Paradise Protection Protocol initialized. He's got one more Master Ball. I think we all know what that is. You are not getting in my way. You're challenged by AI Turo. You are challenged by Paradise Protection Protocol. That's actually a cool outfit though with the terrestrial eyes. Looks cooler than Sada's in my opinion. Yep, the Miraidon. Go, Cerebrae! Fuck. Ah, so it did lock our IDs. So we can't throw out our Pokeballs. I don't know if that's gonna work right out the gate. Oh, it does work right out the gate! If you don't know, you're supposed to like fail 3 times, get the dialogue, and then throw out Miraidon. I didn't think that would work. I thought it would stop me, but okay. Well, there we go. I just skipped part of the story, but it's fine. Go, Miraidon! Come on, buddy, we believe in you. As a team! There we go. Yeah, it's a lot more impactful when the Pokemon hits the ground and is leaning forward to roar and also is descending like a god. I'm just gonna say that now. That's kind of why I like Koridon more. That and the tail slap, but I mean, it's got Tokyo Drift, that's all I care about. Okay. Harden engine. So, turn the energizing it with energy. Okay, so this one creates an electric terrain, while Koridon just brings up massive sunlight. Power gem, I guess. Taunt. Okay, so we can't use the same move twice in a row. I mean, that's fine. We'll get to see what electric drift looks like, which honestly should have just been named Tokyo Drift, though. I'm pretty sure they would have if it wouldn't have gotten to them copyright. I'm willing to bet that. It changed into its battle form! Let's go, Miraidon! You got this! Yeah, this shouldn't be too hard. Let's hit it with electric drift. The user races towards at ultra-fast speeds, piercing the target with futuristic energy. The move's power is boosted if its effect is normally super effective. You will fall here within this garden's paradise and achieve nothing in the end. Sure. I believe you 100% of the way, good sir. Hit him with an electro drift! His eyes turned purple, goddamn. But it did jack shit to it. Which I guess, like, lets me say something of interest now, in the fact that, like, if I remember correctly, Miraidon is half dragon, half electric, while Koridon is half dragon, half fighting. It's just an interesting thing that you would think, because a lot of the Paradox Pokemon for this game, as you saw, were half Steel type. You would think just looking at Miraidon's build, you'd think it is half Steel type, but I guess I could also see Electric type, and then obviously to be half dragon, because, you know, it's a thing. But, like, I don't know. I just feel like it's weird that this thing's half electric and half dragon, but its Terra type is dragon, so there's that. Anyways, endure, because I know it's about to come. The data, I say, is superior, fall, and become a foundation upon which my dream may be built. Endure, because I know what's coming. We are now braced for impact. Let me guess. Giga Impact? Oh, it's Hyper Beam. Did Koridon's evil version use Giga Impact, or did it also use Hyper Beam? You took the hit like a champ. You can do this. I know you can. Right. Okay, sure. Okay, let's wrap this up with the power of our friends behind us. I did not mean to do that! We get a stat raise. I shouldn't have been spamming the A button. I really messed up. That might have actually just cost us the round here. It legitimately may have just cost us the game. I don't know if it did. But I mean, we are faster than it. I know if I hit it this turn, I would have killed it. With this next attack. But I mean, it's okay, I guess. Because, okay, well, our special attack has risen twice now. So maybe we have enough to kill it, honestly. Because I think Miraidon's more of a special attacker, unlike Koridon. But I mean, Terra Blast, it changes the type of to the Terra type that we have, so really hoping I didn't just accidentally lose the match by clicking the A button multiple times. This should be game in one hit. I'd be damned if it's not. Terra Blast, yep. Is this game? Wow. That... Cool! Sure. Okay then, just going to pretend like that didn't happen. See what I mean by like being the opposite? Because in fucking Scarlet, it took 2 Terra Blasts to take down Corridon, but Fear it took 1 to take down that thing. Then again, I also used the move that wasn't super effective twice, so there's that. Anyways. It's not going berserk anymore? How very astounding to think that you would manage to defy even the original Professor's final protections. Are you back to normal? Yes, a completely unforeseen outcome, even for an AI possessing the most sophisticated technology ever conceived. Even on the brink of despair, you children did not give in and instead proved your worthiness, showing the wisdom to think for yourselves, the courage to hold your faith in your friends, and the fortitude to what had to be done. No matter how challenging of a future may await you. I believe you will be capable of walking whatever paths you choose for yourselves now. With pride, I thank you, Kay. I thank all of you, children. But I am afraid the time machine cannot be put to complete stop so long as I'm here. It appears I made myself and a part of the system that ensures that the machine reboots when stopped. Huh, what does that mean? I am sorry. You know, when I was watching you all on your adventures from down here, I felt a sense of jealousy. I envied your freedom. The way that you came together, working in league with your fellows and caring for them. The way you sought strength to better yourself, throwing all you are into your battles. The way that you would face down even the greatest enemies to save the ones you loved. The way that you never ceased to seek, nor to fight for, a treasure of all your own. And the way that you soared free through the very skies on those wings of yours. I wish that I too might be as free as you all, free to seek out what I might find as greatest treasure above all, not bound. Your own treasure? As long as I remain here, the time machine will not stop, for I am inextricably connected to it. So I made a decision. I will use the time machine to journey to the world of the future that I have dreamed of. What? You can't just leave now, right when we finally reached you! I'm not going only so that the time machine can be stopped. I also cannot deny my desire to see the future world for myself. Is that what it feels like to have a heart race with the thrill of adventure? I thought I heard a heartbeat for a second. Arvin, I am sorry that I've kept you from the truth for so long. I inherited all the thoughts and wishes of the Professor, and so I understand better than anyone. Your father truly loved you. You can't. You can't just go and say a thing like that now. No, I suppose you're right. I am sorry. Arvin, Miradon K is a little sad, but I'm afraid this is goodbye. Dad! Don't know why he didn't say bye to Nimona and Penny. I mean, to be fair, he didn't have time to bond with them either, which is why, again, I feel like Arvin is the main character, whatever. Farewell, my free adventurers. I bid you adieu. Bye, Turo. Okay, Sada's send-off does look cooler than Turo. I was just gonna say that now. Don't know why, even though they'll do the exact same thing. I think just Sada's looks a lot cooler than Turo's does, but whatever. The man looks like Seto Kaiba from this angle, I'm not gonna lie with you. Look at him. Look at him, then look at Seto Kaiba. Look at that. You tell me that did not look like Seto Kaiba. My god. If I could get that character, I would nickname him Seto Kaiba within 5 seconds. I mean, Turo, Seto, they're both 4-lettered words. How could you just go? Dad. Arvin, you okay, bud? Yeah, somewhere deep down, I kind of already knew it. I knew that thing was fake, but when it said my name, using his voice and wearing his face, even if it was fake, it felt real, you know? And so I just... Sorry, I don't know what I'm saying. I mean, it's okay, dude, we get it. That's okay. Gas. Hi, supercharged buddy. I guess Miradon is sad too. I mean, to be fair, it did lose the only thing that was left back to its past and kind of family. Because I think it took the past Miradon with it, the other Miradon with it, so I think, you know, we might have... Oh my god, that looks so terrifying. Look at that with the colors, Jesus. But, no, I think, like, it's actually lost its family, so, like, we're all kind of its family now. Bay's finally having a real fun adventure of his own in the future. Yeah, thanks, Penny. Yeah, sorry. What should we do now, Kay? Let's go home. You said it. Come on, everybody. Let's make our way home. Again, I say, it took an entire recording day to finish the Area 0 for Scarlet. But then in this game, or like in this one, it has literally only taken 1/4 of that time. I'm not even joking with you. This video is going to be finished before 1/4 even ends for like the terms that I normally record for. I guess me talking really does take up majority of a video then, because that's the only thing that's been different, that I've actually talked more in the Scarlet video than I talked here. Whatever. Okay, everybody, listen up! What is it? Let's take the long road home and get a little more fun out of this adventure. Of course you would say that. I don't really... sounds great. If we can load up on snacks first, I'm in. Yeah, I'm in too, guys. Hey, Kate, not you too! Ha! Even Miradon knows. Alright, fine! I guess we're doing this. Oh, I love this soundtrack. So many thumbnails I gotta pick from for this video and the finale for the story. I really don't know. But either way, that is it for Pokemon Violet in terms of main game coverage. I guess like for some people, the way home is a post-game thing. For me personally, I think of it as a post-game thing. But I mean, and there goes the copyright music. Okay. I will be back with the end of story picture that happens at the end of the credits, because I'm like 95% sure that all of this will stay the same, and if it doesn't, then it doesn't. But I'm pretty sure it will stay the same, and I'm also pretty sure that the picture is going to be different. So I will be back at the end of this when there's something else, and hopefully the audio doesn't get copyrighted. No. And thank you, treasured friends, for coming with us on this journey. Don't worry, for those of you that are here for the Violet exclusive stuff, there's going to be more Violet videos to come when I alternate with the post-game between Scarlet and Violet. But until then, that is it for this one. So I do hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, join Discord, follow Twitch, and in the next one what we'll do is I honestly don't know which video I'm going to record first, and frankly I don't know which file it's going to be on between Scarlet and Violet. But now we can quickly do this. I just want to quickly see. Actually, yeah, I'll just change it to a battle form. I will move Chi-Chi out into the box because I'm curious to see if I can change Miradon's name at all. Chi-Chi was sent to the box. Okay. Oh, I can't change your name. No. Oh, I can't change his name. Oh, hell yeah, let's go. Okay, I'm calling you Mira. End of story. Okay, now I'm going to end it here. I hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, don't go follow Twitch. And in the next one, I will see you in either Scarlet or Violet. So don't forget to check us out.